Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Just got done with a run, and while I was on my run, just thinking about things, random things, and things that's been on my mind. And I feel like there's no one else that I could probably run this by, like what I'm thinking. But if you did stop by, you probably are into running or been following running. And I'm going to talk about my thoughts about Eliud Kipchoge. And I know that this probably will never reach him, or he probably will never see this. But I know there's a whole community of people that do follow him and watch him, and a lot of a big community that watches him and doesn't like him, and that always made me wonder why. But anything with sports or entertainment, there's always going to be someone that will watch you and want you to fail and not succeed. And for him, I barely started doing this more long distance running in last year, beginning of last year. So it's been like a whole year now since I started this with marathon running and long distance. And so far, I've done multiple half marathons, an ultra marathon, a lot of 10Ks, a 15K, 5Ks, and trying to go on to a longer distance. That's what I've been training for a 100 mile ultra marathon. But I've heard about Kipchoge a long time ago. Never followed him as close as I do now, and watching every race that he has done, from his both Olympic gold medals to his other major marathons, the ones that he has come in first place, the ones he has set records, and also the Inuit run where he did break the 2 hour barrier, under 2 hours. And it always got me thinking, watching his other interviews of him saying that no human is limited to anything as long as you set your mind to it. And, I in my heart, I know I would never break anything as close as he has. Uh, my mind can't fathom what he does, or anybody in that elite status of runner. Of you know his recent one in the Tokyo Marathon, where he ran 2 hours in 6 minutes to come in 10th place, and people have a problem with that, saying that it's not as fast, or he is getting old, or he's breaking down. He needs to throw in the towel. For me, to read that, it kind of is disheartening for someone that has ran his whole life and who does love running. I don't know him personally, but from the interviews and the way he loves to contribute to his community and others who share the passion of running, I feel like that is a downfall that people have, that see people who have reached greatness and then will want to tear them down just based on not coming in first place or keeping some big legacy going. For me to see that, it's like, I don't see you next to him. I don't see you breaking records. Every time he does come in first, second, third, all the way to 10th now, it's other people who are younger than him who are pushing themselves to the ultimate limit, who are also breaking records in those set to beat him. And he's always been humbled about it. He's never had anything bad to say about other people. And I feel like if you are going to look for a hero or someone to look up to, that's one person you could look up to. And the negativity there is baffling, because it's like, how can you find negativity in someone that has trained their whole life and to get to a certain position, and you will pull anything out of your butt to find something wrong with that? So, and I don't want to say sympathize with the people who don't like him, especially with sports like football. I know who Tom Brady He's like has 7 Super Bowl rings, 2 different teams, and people like me, don't like him because he was the Patriots in Tampa Bay, and that's those teams ain't my teams. And but at the end of the day, you gotta be look at what they accomplish. And people always say like, oh, he cheated. He wasn't the only one on the team, but um, he got those rings. So just like Kipchoge, he has accomplished a lot, and especially with breaking the 2 hour, I don't care if it's unofficial. He still ran it. He had different pacers, but he didn't change out. They didn't switch out his legs. He still ran that under 2 hour marathon, and that's something. And I try to live by that. No human is limited. When I started my running journey, my first marathon, I was 350 pounds, and you know I would read these stuff on Instagram or YouTube and Facebook, and people would be like, you have to be like this, you have to look like this, you have to buy this certain kind of shoe or this kind of equipment to be at top level. But when I started when I would run in high school, didn't have the luxury of having that kind of money or that kind of equipment. All the shoes I ever acquired were from Walmart or hand me downs by people, and if they tore or fell apart, me and my brother would have to duct tape our shoes or find a way to mend them together. And my fastest mile I've ever ran was 4:23, but that was me one time giving it my all. And like I said, Kipchoge is still at that elite status. He's at 2 hours and 6 minutes. His recent one, I can't comprehend running that fast for 26 miles. Or, people nitpick 26.2 miles. Um, and like I said, my fastest was 4 minutes and 23 seconds. And after I ran that, I almost died. So hats off to him. Yeah, hope he keeps on going and keeps proving people wrong, because once those keyboard warriors jump off their little horse and join him and try to run with him and understand that he's been doing it for this long and almost 40 years old. So keep it up, Kipchoge, and just my thoughts on that. I hope you like it. I'm still running, still motivating. I'm going to let this grow out, see how far I can get it out. So hope you guys have a nice and wonderful day, and take care. Thank you.